Oh man, this Uncharted beta is so good. Let me just get off right off the back. Uncharted 4's multiplayer has impressed me so much so far. It's everything from the other ones, but with a lot more. And everything is really tight and well done in this beta. Now let me just get into it. The environments are beautiful. There's 3 maps, I believe, in this stress test that they're calling it, and every single one is beautiful. Um, I think that's the biggest improvement I've seen so far from the other multiplayers. Now, the maps are really well designed. It has all these different levels, a lot of places to climb, and nothing feels like it's gimmicky or it's just there just to have just so there's places to climb and everything. Uh, and on top of that, all these environments are so interactive. You see things crumbling. You walk past a pot or something, you hit it and it crumbles. It's just little things like that that really make it feel really fluid. On top of that, the biggest new addition to the gameplay is the ropes. Now, what the ropes are is basically you are able to press L1 to attach your rope and basically swing from it and hop onto other places. Now, a lot of the maps utilize gaps and stuff like that. In the jungle map, there's like gaps where you can go between swing like swing like from a vine. Feels like swinging from a vine. In the city map, there's swinging between buildings you can do. Uh, but it feels slightly gimmicky. That's my only problem, and it might just be that it's new. I love the concept. It really makes traversing maps a lot better. You can use your side gun from there. It's just a new strategy for the whole thing, and I really love the idea. I think it needs to feel a little bit tighter. It's not perfect yet, and there's some problems, especially when you press it and you're not jumping and it just kind of attaches to you. It's really annoying to get off. I've run into that error one or two times. I think it might be just something to I'll get used to in time, but just need to comment on that. And it's a really cool dynamic in the gameplay. Um, Aside from that, the controls everywhere else are just so tight. Snapping into cover feels amazing. You can still run and gun. You can still roll. You can still shoot from cover fire. Everything is gonna feel familiar, but just gonna feel tighter at the same time. Here's something though, the shooting, right? Uh, I know this is gonna sound a little bit weird, but the actual hit mark or the dot to shoot with, uh, it has like the crosshair. It instead of being just that circle that you usually have, right? Now it's like when you shoot, it feels a lot cleaner because a dot basically appears when you hit and when you're shooting, and sometimes it goes back to circle. It's something you notice more when playing, and a lot of those complaints where people are saying, despite Uncharted being a great game and it was having some problems with controls, I'd I think all those complaints can be wrested away. It feels really tight, really fun, really clean. I just can't express it like enough. This has been a lot of fun. This beta. Um. Let me actually, huge thing. All the power ups and everything. Jeez, it's just revamped to the max. This might be where they spent the most time. Like I said, the rope was probably the biggest gameplay change in terms of just movement, but this is the biggest gameplay change in time, just in terms of everything else. So pretty much what there is now you can choose magic abilities and you have other assist abilities, um and some of the and basically your power-ups, and then on top of that there's the perks. So the power-ups, there are the traditional ones. There's the grenade, there's smoke bombs, stuff like that. But on top of that they have now like uh partners you can assign, which the partners are basically you can summon a guy next to you which will do various tasks. There's a sniper where you summon a sniper guy who runs around, snipes people. There's a brute, which I've seen is one of the most effective power-ups in the game thus far. Basically, the brute is, one of the guy from the other games where he just has the huge uh, machine gun, just carries it around and takes a lot of damage and shoots people. There's also the assassin guy who runs up and chokes you basically. And seen him in a few matches. He's been really annoying, but basically he'll run up, choke a guy, so he just can't move, and you just gotta bash triangle. So those are cool. But the magic powers are something that's really unexpected, but a nice addition. Pretty much you can activate these magical powers by pressing L1 and R1, and there's quite a range of them. The most common one is definitely the one where it summons uh, the like casket, the tomb looking thing, and it creates like a pillar, and all these energy balls fly out of it, and they're like and go towards hitting enemies and do a lot of damage. Um, it's great for enemy control when there's a bunch of people in an area, and it just keeps on shooting out. Maybe not the most lethal, but it'll do a lot of damage. And if you have a few teammates around you and you run in and take the kills, then it will work really well. There's also another one that where it makes you invisible when you roll. You get super speed. Um, that's the other common one I've seen. The other ones I haven't seen as much, but looking at just the loadouts and all the different weapons you can have, um, it's just massive, and I'm really happy. There's gonna be so many different combinations of things to use. I do feel like some of them already are showing strengths over the others, but it it's really exciting to see all the different options. You can just scroll down. Primary weapons, there's a bunch. Right now, I still think the AK is probably the best for the way the game plays. Yeah, I've used sniper in a few matches and it has been kind of effective, but it's really hit or miss, especially with how all the elevations in the levels and how big they are. Uh, and some of the other guns, I found the FAL was solid, but aside from that, the other guns are probably just not going to do it as well as the AK. Secondaries, there's a bunch. Same things from the other games. And then, like I said, we have the magic power-ups. We have your partner power-ups. Then you can pick like a gun or like a rocket launcher or something like that. Then you have your grenades, smoke grenades, the typical grenades, and those are all cool. One thing I like about the grenades is now it's on a timer-based system, so every minute, unless you upgrade it, a new one will come on. And I like it better than just trying to like run around to find them. It just feels right, and it feels great with the game. So pretty much to use these power-ups, however, even though you assign it to your class, they work on a cash business. So basically, over time, the kills you get, as time goes on, any assists, any points you would generically get in another game, they will be equal money, and money is how you activate your power-ups, all the magic and assists I was talking about. And I really like the system, and it feels well done. It feels smart. It feels balanced. It doesn't feel like you're getting too much money or too little, or it's not too hard. And on top of that, there's diamonds you can find around the map, scattered around, and you just pick them up for like extra cash. I haven't seen many people doing that, sadly. I mean, every game I play, I try to grab some. But yeah, those are the two big gameplay changes. All the power-ups and perks. And actually, yeah, let me get into the perks. So perks are the same, are basically, scavenger, where you get extra ammo when you pick up some things, or extra damage. Basically little perks to your character that give them a little edge over everything. Like I said, the ammo, or like damage, or speed, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Um, but aside from that, every little details in the map are beautiful. Like the game is beautiful. Character designs are fluid. Animations are really well done. All the rumbling of the controller works really well. Everything looks glossy where it should be. Um, on the maps, there's sliding areas as well. Not that big. Only like one or two maps I've seen it so far. It's a cool little addition. Maybe not game changing. Um, Problem I had, is that the matches right now feel really short, like really short. They feel like 6 minutes, and it's kind of a shame. Well, I wouldn't say a shame. I think it's just right now for the test. Basically, it's first one to 35 kills for a team deathmatch. I'm really hoping they raise that to at least 50 or something, because I really don't think these multiplayer matches should go under 10 minutes. It just feels better. It should be closer to 50 kills. Another annoying thing is, unfortunately, is just to pull up your scoreboard. This is a small thing, but to pull up your scoreboard is really annoying because you have to press the option button, and it kind of just like stops your gameplay. So it's not like a lot of other games where you can just like, kind of like press a little button or tab it or whatever and just have it pop up real quick. Just quick glance at the scoreboard. I understand why they do it because they use the touchpad as the way to purchase all your perks and everything, but it just feels annoying to check, and a lot of times I won't check unless I'm dead, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, while you're running around, you just kind of want to see your score is, how you're doing. It's not that clean. On top of that, same kind of mechanics, cover fire, running fire. The voice chat's there, it works well. Um, the game feels balanced, it feels fair. Everything is, all the new additions are well done. None of it feels like forced in just to make it different. And I think that this is easily going to be the best Uncharted multiplayer. Um, just overall, little tweaks to be made here and there. Matchmaking was kind of a problem. It takes like a few minutes to get a match, just from loading it and everything. And you don't have the PlayStation TV while you're loading the game, which I bet they'll change. And I think a lot of the slowness and the little like problems I'm having with matchmaking is just due to the fact that it's a stress test. It's just random people online. The matchmaking still has some tweaks to do. But if they fix these little things, um, the game's gonna be everything we wanted, everything we asked for. I think all the delays are worth it, and it's so amazing, so much fun. Let's see what else. Just a few. Haven't really experimented much with the taunts. Seem like same, maybe a few new ones. They have a few different costumes for all the characters. Basically, every time you start a match, there's 5v5, 5 versus 5, and there's 5 characters to choose from. Most people just pick Nathan Drake, to be honest. When you're a good guy, and then when you're a villain, they choose the villain with the face paint. But yeah, everything. This game's gonna be great. I'm really excited. If you get a chance, it's only up for this weekend, so you got another like day or so to play. Please play it, and if this doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Signing out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. It's Baja Irish Rico.